Hello there, my name is PolishLynx and welcome to Homeward. Homeward. Whatever. I'm only spelling this title differently, so never mind. Basically... Alright, let's go with the story already. No need to talk about anything now. We were walking to school together when Nonami suddenly brought it up. Golden Week's coming up soon, isn't it? That's right, isn't it? Does Nona-chan have anything planned? Not really. What about Saionji-san and Sora-chan? Sora and I are going to Seattle. Ah, that sounds nice. Eh? That's pretty incredible, huh? Riku, please take me with you. I don't think that would be possible. Wouldn't it be nice to be an American like Riku? You know, I'm sure a lot of other Japanese people visit the American West Coast for Golden Week too. Has Sora-chan ever traveled abroad before? This will be my first time. It sounds like you two will have a lot of fun. But I can speak in English. As long as your brother's with you, I don't think he'll be a problem. No fair, I wanna go too! Soon we arrived at school. I thought that Nanami would forget everything about it by lunchtime, but she continued to pout for the rest of the day. Maybe I should have just stayed quiet. And yet, when Golden Week came... Whoa, look, Riku! It's a super Suniduru! Surprise? What? It's called the Space Needle. Okay. Nobody's going to understand you say it like that, Nanami. Amazing! Look, Riku! We are Americans! I felt tempted to hide my face in embarrassment. Please stop drawing so much attention to us, Nanami. Whoa! They speak English! Did you expect them to speak German? Sorry, Saionji-san, but Nona-chan really insisted. Unexpected increase in party size. Whoa! They really are Starbucks and Seattle's best around every corner. Somebody please tell me. Just how did everything turn out this way? 8 hours prior. Sora and I were at the airport waiting for a flight, when unbeknown to us a dark conspiracy was unfolding behind our backs. There they are. Nona-chan, why don't we just go up to them and say hello? No, we have to wait, or else the impact will be gone. It's all about the impact, Haru-chan. I don't really understand. It's just like you wake up to on Christmas morning and find a present that hasn't been wrapped. Or you watch a movie, but you're already spoiled from watching the previews. Meaning? Basically, we're going to surprise Riku and Sora-chan if we just waltz right up to them and tell them that your parents bought us tickets too. Then the surprise factor is going to be lost. Is that so? That's why we absolutely cannot reveal ourselves until the very last moment. I see. They creeped up behind us. As soon as it seemed like I was turning to face their direction, Nonami opened a newspaper and covered her face. Phew, close call. I think the coast is clear for now. Then, I think I'll just go to the washroom for a bit. But... the toilets on the airplane are just a bit... well, I guess it couldn't be helped. Remember, we must avoid exposing our cover no matter what. Okay, understand. Now, to continue surveillance of our target. Nami returned her sights to where we were sitting, only to realize that I was just with my father now. Where did Sora-chan go? Haruka was washing her hands at the washroom when a familiar-looking face suddenly entered. Sora-chan, good day to you. Ooh, I messed up. What are you doing here? I'm just working part-time at the airport now. I see. How about I just didn't see you right now? Thank you, Sora-chan. You're a lifesaver. Sora grabbed her hand back and returned back to the waiting area. Ah, you're back. How did it go? I don't think there were any big problems. Just then the boarding announcement came on the PA. Come on, let's get going, Harchan. Wait one moment. I can't find my passport. What? I had it in my handbag just a moment ago. What was that about? Look. Haruka pointed to Sora, who was coincidentally carrying the same handbag as hers. Somehow I think my purse got swapped with Sora's. Look, here is Sora's passport right here. Haruka pulled out Sora's passport from her handbag. What? How did something like that happen? Anyways, we need to get my purse back. But how do we pull something like that off without exposing ourselves? Oh, stupid Harjan. Anyways, we need to get on that plane. Nanami pulled out a pair of oversized sunglasses and donned a ridiculous looking hat. Here, let's try this. Give me your handbag. Nanami wandered towards me and Sora. At the last moment she pretended to trip and accidentally knocked Sora's handbag out of her hand. Oh, I am very sorry. I am American. Yaizu Yorubagu. What? Nanami swapped the two handbags and offered Sora hers back. You know we can totally tell that it's you, Nanami. Yeah, I'm tired of these guys. Nanami? Who would that be? I guess her bad English ran out at that point. Haruka appeared from behind her and apologized. Hey, I'm truly sorry about all this, Sora-chan, Saionji-san. Is our plan foiled already? But we haven't even taken off the ground yet. What plan? Since Sora-chan was really disappointed that she couldn't spend Golden Week with you two, we thought that it would be nice if we could all go to Seattle together. I'm sorry for all the inconvenience this caused you. No, it's not like it's an inconvenience or anything. Just a big surprise. Does this mean that our plan was a success after all? Hey, you're surprised too, aren't you, Riku? Surprised, I guess, in a strange kind of way. Like the feeling you get when you're walking along barefoot and you happen to step on a pile of goo or something. I guess a little bit surprised. Alright, mission success! Whatever that meant. In the end, we ended up going to Seattle together, after all. You know, they could have just told us that they were going to go to from the very beginning. Sometimes Nanami really does take things a little bit too far. And that's why it's fun. A busy street greeted us once we left our hotel. Oh. Something crazy will happen. I have a feeling like this. Now, where should we go? Okay, let's go to Space Needle. It's called the Space Needle, Nuna-chan. You truly are the best, Haru-chan. We need to ride the bus to go there. Come on, follow me. I led our group to the nearest bus stop. Shortly afterwards, a bus arrived. The gates opened and people came out. Hey, Riku, what's wrong? What is? How are we supposed to get in the rear gates closed? You enter through the front gate, the American Nanami. Wow, really? Amazing! No, it's actually not amazing at all. In fact, I'm pretty sure that in some prefectures in Japan you enter the bus from the front. I led the group onto the bus. It says here that it's free to get to the Space Needle. It looked like we didn't need to pay the fare as long as we stayed downtown. Just as I thought. America really is the country of the free. Please just sit down, Nuna-chan. Well, this certainly was turning out to be an interesting trip. We arrived at the Space Needle. Okay. Oh, there it is! Let's go, everyone! We bought our tickets and lined up for the elevator. Since it was still a weekday in America, the lines weren't that long. Pretty soon we were in the elevator. The elevators here are pretty big, huh? It must be because we're in America. That was offensive, okay? It's nice, huh? That was really offensive, Lolabi. Incredible! It's nice because it's so big. We can all fit comfortably in it. Excuse me. Don't worry about it. My ears just popped. Mine too! We're getting pretty high now, huh? Can see the curvature of the earth. Too bad it's a little cloudy. Just how long was this elevator ride going to continue? Luckily the chime dinged and the doors opened. Phew, an elevator can make anything awkward. Should have gone by the stairs, using stairs. Why not? Actually, let's check. How long? I've never been in this place, so, you know. How am I supposed to go? So how am I supposed to know? God damn it. Come on. Seattle. Space. Needle. Wait, it's 180 meters high? Nice. But 180 meters? I think we could climb it using the stairs. It would take longer than using the elevator, but still, why not? Come on, let's go to the observation deck. We went upstairs and found the gate leading to the deck. As I slid it open, it felt as if I had let loose Pandora's box. A tidal wave of gale force wind assaulted us, whipping our hairs backwards and almost knocking us off our feet. Wow! We marched against the unholy wind and onto the deck. It's like we're in the middle of a typhoon! Amidst the wind I could barely even take the time to check out the scenery. Nonami turned to take a photograph of me, only to have the wind whip her hair in her face. Not good. My face turned hot when I saw Haruka shuffling timely forward with her hands in between her legs in a desperate attempt to keep her shirt from getting blown up. Behind me, I suddenly felt Sora wrap her hands around me. So high, gonna get blown away! Even though she was my sister, it still didn't change the fact that for all intents and purposes, she still felt exactly like another girl against my back. Suddenly... Wow, Haruka, I can tell it's your butt! Everything that followed seemed to happen in slow motion. With a yep, Haruka instinctively clasped her hands against her ear. And without anything to hold it down, the front of Haruka's shirt scared flew upwards. Polka dots. Stripes are better. We crouched back in the safety of the inner disc. I rubbed the back of my head in embarrassment. I guess a part of this was my fault. Sorry, I didn't see anything. Really, that was like until I saw everything. Sorry, Haruka. It was my fault too. Sorry, Haruka. Haruka kept sniffling and hid her face, too ashamed to look at me. There, come on. Nanami led Haruka away to the bathroom. We'll be right back, Rikun. Thanks. With a sigh, I went over to the window and waited with Sora until they returned. A heavy mood hung in the air. I didn't think Haruka would be affected this badly by that accident. I had just expected her to be a little embarrassed about it and then just to laugh and forget about it. Maybe I really was too used to living in America. I had to be more careful since Japanese girls were more sensitive about stuff like this. Sora. Do you think that in Japan girls are a lot more shy around guys? Maybe. I didn't think Haruka-san would get so upset. I hate to admit it, but some deep part of me was probably a little happy when it actually happened. I said, I guess I was just a dirty guy deep underneath after all. But I don't think you can generalize people that much. It's true that there are people like Haruka-senpai in Japan, but there are also people like Nanami-senpai. When you're too busy looking for things that confirm your beliefs, you can miss the things that contradict it. I suppose Sarah was right. Even in America, there were a lot of girls who were really shy with boys too. I guess no matter where you go, there are still going to be all sorts of people. Thanks, Sora. that still doesn't mean you can peep on girls. Sorry, this time was just an accident, okay? I promise I won't do it again. Safe. A little while after, Nanami and Haruka returned. It seemed like Haruka was better now. They are back! Nanami whispered something to Haruka's ears and nudged her forward. She shyly approached me. Hey, Saionji-san, I'm terribly sorry about all this. No, I should be the one apologizing. Sorry, Haruka-san, or whatever. It was just an accident. I was at a slight loss for words. I looked at Sora for help, only to notice that she was now gone and standing at Nanami's side. Did they want us to figure this out together? When I was younger, I would always cry whenever a boy would talk to me. Everyone told me I needed to get stronger because it could become troublesome when I was older. Please, not what are you trying to do? But it looks like I haven't really changed at all. And now I've ruined that what was supposed to be Saionji-san's vacation. No, you haven't ruined anything at all. If I get out of now today. All of a sudden, Nami whispered something to Haruka. Come on, you've got to do that, Haruka. Do what? Saionji-san is the guy to call Rikun from now on. If Nona-chan always calls you Rikun, then I want to call you Riku-kun. Okay. You should have just called me that from the beginning. Really? Yeah? Then, please call me Haru-chan from now on too. Oh, Haru-chan, that wasn't our plan. But it is a little important that Riku-kun only calls Nona-chan so courtesy. But I won't know. Did I do something wrong with my choice earlier? I feel like, again, I pulled the wrong flag here. I'm a little relieved now. What? What man will be Haru-chan? How embarrassing. In that case, I might just start calling Riku Oni-chan. You too, Zora. Tell me, I was just joking. And so everything ended happily atop the Space Needle. By the time we were headed back down the tower, we were already happily talking as if that accident had never happened. Somehow I'm glad that Haruka and Nanami ended up coming with us on the trip after all. The rest of Golden Week passed without any problems. On the second day we went to ride the duck. Whoa, what's this? It's a World War II era amphibious landing vehicle. We're gonna tour the city in this. Baseball. On the third day we went to a Seattle Mariners game. Okay, you probably know about baseball. Japan is pretty famous. Well, maybe not famous, but they play baseball in Japan as well, right? From what I know at least. Amazing, it's Ishiro-san. What? Whoa, it's gonna be home run! Catch it, Haru-chan! And before we knew it, it was already time to leave. We went to an American grill on our last night in Seattle. The four of us sat gathered around the table. First, a bowl of Caesar salad, at least half as big as Sora, was slumped on the table. It's American size. I wonder how we're going to eat all of this. Then Nanami's plate of prime ribs arrived. It's the size of my television! Of all things to compare it to. Third, Haruka received her plate of New Year's steak. Yeah. There's still blood! The steak might actually weigh more than her. Finally, my quarter-pounder hamburger with fries arrived. Luckily, I thought ahead and told Sora not to order anything. Here, we'll split this between us, Sora. Nanami maneuvered her fork around her ribs, not quite sure how to handle it. Yeah! Suddenly she stopped the rib, lifted it in the air and took a bite out of it. What delicious! Haruka poured some gravy into her bowl of mashed potatoes. She neatly cut a polite morsel of steak with her knife, dipped it into the mashed potato and put it in her mouth. I wasn't sure if she knew that the mashed potato wasn't supposed to be used as a dip, but I wasn't about to correct her. Sora grabbed a piece of french fry off my plate. As expected, it tastes different in America. In Japan, meat doesn't taste like this. I think I'm full just looking at it. But you've only just started eating, Haruka. Alright, all limits off. I'm sure I can exercise once I get back home to get all the extra kilos off. I think I'm going to be full until tomorrow evening. So, is it bad that I was ordered dessert? Hey! We returned to Japan the next day, our vacation over. Much tears were shed when we realized how much homework we had to do before school began, so we spent the rest of the weekend hitting the books. I got bored while studying, so I decided to talk to Sora a bit. Oi, Sora, where do you wanna go during summer vacation? She pointed to a spot on the world map at the back of her social studies textbook. Dominican Republic. You picked that out just randomly, didn't you? But as long as everyone else is with us, I think it will be fun no matter where we go. I guess Sarah was right. Next time, let's make sure that everyone gets together from the very beginning. And so our first golden week together ended. Okay. Yeah, it's great weather for sports festival, Riku. And I was right, there was not a single cloud in the sky. So what's this? What's this? Okay, I'm sure there is a cloud as here, I believe. But here and here there are clouds, okay? Don't lie to me. The temperature was in the mid-20s. Before I knew it, summer had begun. The sports field was bustling with activity. All the students were dressed in their PE uniforms and getting ready for the day's events. At the sounding of a loudspeaker, the students were ordered to form a line based on their classes in front of the podium. Oh, that's my signal, I better get going! And then we ran away and joined the line beside us. Since Sarah was still in her second year, her line was a little bit further away. The headmaster walked up to the podium and gave everyone a lengthy address. Phew, my legs were getting tired from waiting so long. Finally, he finished his speech and called up all of the class representatives. Haruka went to the front of the podium to represent our class. She, along with the rest of the class representatives, recited the oath of fair play. Of course. We, as class representatives, solemnly pledge that we, the student body, shall uphold nothing but the highest standards of sportsmanship and fair play. I couldn't help but be slightly amused when Haruka recited such a manly sounding oath at the top of her lungs. After that was done, it was time for the first event. Guess what, Riku? It looks like our class will be facing off against the other. Tug of war, huh? I hope you've been working out, Riku. Hey, I haven't been slacking off either, you know. The loudspeaker signaled the beginning of the first event. We all lined up along the rope. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I could see Nami searching on the other side. So she expects a big victory, huh? I guess this meant that I couldn't slack off either. Her-chan, remember, we're aiming for nothing but total victory. She didn't look that confident. Okay, safe. Here. Encourage or leave alone? The thing is, I don't want to raise that flag, okay? So I know that. Okay, let's look. It looks like Haruka's words, so I better not add any more pressure. I left her alone for now. That was rude, I know, but I'm worried that I might raise the flag I don't want to, okay? At the first sounding of the whistle, we grabbed onto the rope. I saw Nami wrapping the rope around her waist on the other side. Oh, for crying out loud. I definitely wasn't going to lose. And the sixth whistle, the event began. I pulled the rope with all of my might. 1, 2, 3, hif! Surprised by their strength, I accidentally took a step forward. Whoa, they weren't pushovers. Oh no, I couldn't let this happen. 1, 2, 3, hif! We took half a step back. Something on this level wasn't even a problem. I put all of my strength into the rope. 1, 2, 3, hiff! Alright, another step back. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, hiff! Oh, no you don't, Nanami! Haruchan, put all your strength into it! As I've stood! 1, 2, 3, hiff! Alright, it looked like they were on their last leg now. Just a little bit more. 1, 2, 3, hiff! With a final tremendous pull, we sent the opposing team tumbling to the ground. I got defeated by Riku. I guess it was my mistake to challenge a fellow candle warrior, huh? After the morning events, it was time for the first break. I found Sora drinking some tea from the water dispenser. How's it going, sir? Our team's won all of our events so far. Really? Yeah. My team's been doing pretty well too. But before we could talk anymore, Nanami suddenly came running to us with her arms flailing up and down, screaming as if the sky was going to collapse. Riku, we've got a crisis! What could possibly be the problem now? Look, look! She grabbed a crumpled up sheet of paper from her pocket and held it out for us to read. What's this? Dear Nakamiya Haruka-sama, I'm sorry I did not have the strength to deliver my words in person. It was your kind and gentle personality that drew me to you. Please have the understanding to accept my own feelings. I await your response under the cherry tree after school. Huh, what a blunt letter. Shh, there's no mistake about it. This is the powerful weather of my and legend, Riku. What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? Wait, slow down. How did you even get this in the first place? Well, I ran to my locker, cause I forgot my water bottle there, but on my way back I saw something sticking out of Haruchan's locker. At first I thought it was just trash, so I was about to throw it out, but then I noticed that it looked too pretty for it to be just garbage. So Haruchan hasn't even read this yet. It doesn't look like it. What a serious problem. Nam was nearly about to grab me by the scruff of my t-shirt and shake me back and forth. What do we do, Riku? What do we do? Burn it. And just return it. We'll have to return its locker, don't we? That was a bad idea, you know. What if I will have to do this and she will find out? Alright, if that will happen, I will go back and will burn it. Theft of personal property is crime. But that is your child we're talking about. Aren't you worried about Haruka? Nope. Come to think of it, Haruka's easygoing personality could be worrisome sometimes. What if she was being intrigued by some scummy guy? I don't think Haruka would be able to get herself out of a situation like that. See, as her friends, we took this into our own hands. I guess if Nami-senpai just took it from her locker by accident. But then, wouldn't it be dishonest to hide something like that from Haruka? I really had no idea what to think now. Here, you hold on to this. Nami handed the love letter to me. Why? Why me? Well, weren't you the one who wanted to return it? But I didn't mean... Just then, the loudspeaker sounded at the end of break. Now I have to get going. No, wait! See you later, Riku, I'm counting on you. And with that, Nami disappeared as quickly as she appeared. Great, now what? I couldn't really get into the rest of the morning sports events. If you think about this from a really logical standpoint, there honestly was no reason why I should be worried, right? It's not like Haruka and going off. Okay, I already have a bad feeling about this, okay? Okay, sorry. Burn it! Such a dangerous thing could be allowed to exist. We have to burn it. Or so I thought. Oh, I see. What? Oh, nothing. Anyways, we have to make sure we keep our eyes on Haruchan. Okay, god damn it! It was a bad idea, okay? She now thinks we are into Haru and so on. Okay, we should return. God damn it. And these have appeared, okay. Great, now what? I couldn't really get into the rest of the morning sports events. If you think about this from a really logical standpoint, there honestly was no reason why I should be worried, right? It's not like Haruka and I were going out or anything. What difference did it really make to me whether she received a love letter? Exactly, we don't care! Give me a choice! Do I care or do I not care? And I go, I do not care! God damn it! Nami is better, okay? I like her better. More. Okay, so yeah. But there was still something inside me that made me worried. Maybe it was just that I didn't want to see Haruka with another guy. Why? Riku! All of a sudden, Sora's voice knocked me out of my thoughts. What? The next event is starting. Oh, sorry. It looks like we're going to face Sora's class in the 3-legged race. We all lined up and took scraps out of a box to determine who our partner would be. Well, wouldn't it be really awkward if a boy and a girl were paired together? Obviously, whoever planned this event out didn't give it much thought. It looks like we've been paired together, really. Of course the game had to be created this way. Unbelievable. And so I ended up being the only guy in my class to be paired with a girl. Haruka ran over to me with a rope. Here, let me tie our legs together. Come to think of it, now would be a good time to tell Haruka about the love letter. There's someone I need. Oh, no, man, that's not something. You should be go. Listen, Nonami found a love letter in your... in what? In your locker, right? And she gave it to me. No, that's also... Fuck, I should have burned it. Forget it, let's just get it. Yeah, in the end, I couldn't tell Haruka about the love letter after all. I said, just what was I going to do now? Here, Riku-kun, I finished tying the rope. We are so close together now. With not a single cloud to protect us against the shining sun, I could easily feel Haruka's moist body through our thin PE uniforms. How embarrassing. A short distance away, I saw Sora eye me with displeasure. Everyone finished trying themselves to their partners, so the race got underway. On your marks! Get set! Go! We fell on our faces out the starting gate. Oh no. While I was freaking out about the love letter, I totally forgot how uncoordinated a person Haruka was. Come on, we need to get back up! I'm sorry, Riku! Haruka and I managed to stand back up. Okay, on 3. 1, 2, 3, yeah! We took another dive forward. I'm sorry. As Sora and her partner went past us, my younger sister eyed us with pity. Shh, to be looked down upon by my very sister. Come on, Haru-chan, we have to get back up. Haruka appeared to be truthfully dazed. Here, let me help you. What are I... To lift? From underneath her arms, what? Unfortunately, I reached just a tad too deep and ended up running my hands up her chest as I tried to lift her up. Yeah! What? So sorry! This was getting dangerous. It felt like my brain was beginning to turn as soft and squishy as Haruka's breasts. Here. I finally managed to lift Haruka back up. Come on, Haru-chan! I wrapped my arm around her shoulder and tried to hold her steady. 1 step, 2 step. Good. It looks like we're making forward progress, even though we're in the last place. Riku-kun! What is it? Bra! Haru-chan's bra. Come loose. Back when we fell, I think the strap came undone when you tried to lift me back up. It's starting to fall down. Code Red! Can you hold on until then? It's already gotten so low! You mean to say that what I'm feeling against my side right now was Haruka's actual... No. Keep these thoughts off your head, Riku. I think both straps have slipped off my shoulder now. Oh no. At this rate, the bra was going to slip completely off. Haru-chan, hold on the bra or else it's gonna fall off. Too embarrassing! I looked forward. The finish line was still so far away. Will we make it in time, or will the bra slip off and hit the ground first? No choice but to hurry up. Let's go faster! 1, 2, 1, 2. In our haste, we passed by Sora. Then, before we knew it, we had passed by everyone else as well. Alright, looks like the first place was now a grasp. Just one more tiny step. We stood in front of the track field watching the rest of Nonami's event. It was unfortunate that Riku tripped at the very end and blew it for Haruka-senpai. What an idiot. I am pretty sure it went the other way. We're still fortunate enough to have come in second place. Come to think of it, what was that little thing Riku slipped into his pocket afterwards? Mine current pursuit just happened to slip out when we fell, that's all. I see. Soon Nanami's event finished and it was time for lunch. While everyone else was at the school field eating their bento, Haruka and I managed to sneak behind the school. I reached into my pocket and returned Haruka's bra. Sorry. Now go away! I think I can trust Riku-kun enough to keep my bra safe, okay? Go up! Well, that was good to hear. I think. Maybe. Pretty far away since I saw her underwear on top of the Space Needle bag during Golden Week. The love letter was right next to where Haruka's bra was just a moment ago. What a fitting place to deliver Haruka's letter. After all, a lot of other couples confess their love underneath the intimate shadow of their school. What a horrible situation. After everything that we've been through together, I didn't want to give Haruka away to some other guy that I had never even met before. Okay, what? Who knew what could happen? Would she just hold hands with him, embrace, kiss, or go a lot further than even that? Oh, just let me make a choice! God damn it! A deep sort of rage mounted inside my lower gut at the thought. But it wasn't like we were really going out either. This was supposed to be none of my business. Exactly! In fact, I was probably being bad guy here, keeping a secret like this from Haruka. Just what was I supposed to do? Yes! Okay. Safe. I'm going to give the letter and finish this once for all. Forget it, I'm never going... let's do this. Hopefully this will work out the way I want, okay? This was going to be the end. Who knew, maybe this would be the last time I would be able to have a day like this with Haruka. I guess I felt this feeling many times. Farewells were always too painful, so whenever I had to leave someone important to me forever, we would always promise to meet each other again, no matter how hopeless, how slim, how remote the actual chances were. That way, no matter how far the distance, we wouldn't have to admit that we would probably never see each other again. But eventually our feelings would inevitably waver. Even though we promised to never forget each other, our precious memories would be replaced by newer ones, and pretty soon we would become exactly like two strangers again. Was the same thing going to happen now with Haruka? Okay, just get her shot, actually. Hey, what's the matter, Riku-kun? You don't look so good. To tell the truth, Nomi was wandering around the locker earlier today and she happened to find something. What was it? So the end had finally arrived, huh? I reached into my pocket and grabbed the letter. Goodbye, Haruchan. Our time together was indeed fun. It was a... Skull Oyster Casserole! Hey! Check it out, Riku! We're selling Skull Oyster Casseroles over there for just 300 yen. So tasty! Haruchan, you try having some too. What the hell was that? I stormed over to Nami with nothing but fury written on my face. If you had asked a press corps what color crayon she would pick to draw this situation, I had no doubt she would pick the ugliest color possible, like mauve, purple, or maybe rust red. You always butt in at the worst possible moment. Hey? I grabbed Noemi by the arms and tried to tie her up as she were one of those long rubber bombs that carnival magicians twist and fold into the shape of poodles. Hey, what's the big idea? You're making me spill my oysters. Well, you know, I'm really starting to think that I should just have stayed home today. I sighed as I ate my cup of scallop oyster casserole with Nonami. So you still haven't given Haruchan the love letter yet? Yeah, and I only just managed to summon up the courage to do it too. Sorry. You have no idea how nerve-wracking it is to give that thing to her. I don't really want to keep lying to Haruchan, but I don't really want to give her away to another guy either. Why would you say that, goddammit? Why? You have Nonami, goddammit, man. But then, it's not like we're really going out, so there's honestly no reason why I should be worried either. What a conundrum. Don't worry. Next time, I'll help you give the letter to her. Really? After all, I did mess up your last attempt, and thanks, Nami. It will be much easier if we tell Haruchan about the letter together. I managed to relax after Nami said that. Maybe, with Nonami's help, I will finally be able to fix this big mess. All of a sudden, the loudspeaker went off, signaling the end of lunch. Oh, looks like I need to get back to my class. Yeah, I'll see you. See you later. Alright, let's end the episode here and we'll see where this is going. My god, I have a bad feeling about this, really. I feel like all my choices were leading to what I not wanted them to lead. So yeah, we'll see about that. Alright, hope you enjoyed it and see you in the next one. Bye.